Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before. Imagine tuning in to real-time discussions, expert analyses, and fan interactions all at your fingertips. Each platform offers a unique experience, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We're not just sharing stories, we're creating a community of passionate sports enthusiasts. Join us as we dive deep into the evolution of podcasting, where every episode is a chance to engage, debate, and celebrate the world of sports. This is where your voice matters and the game never stops. Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before, where sports passion meets podcasting brilliance. I'm Mike, the Bear fan, and alongside Bill, the Packer fan, and our buddy Ken Catalone, we're bringing you an incredible lineup of 38 diverse podcasters. Each one brings their unique flavor to the table, covering everything from game analysis to behind-the-scenes stories. Imagine diving deep into the minds of experts who live and breathe football, sharing insights that you won't find anywhere else.
And welcome to another episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on the Huddle Sports Network. I'm Taylor Phillips. Man, we got lots to talk about. I've got lots to talk about, of course. Got the Lions in the NFL draft. Oh, man. Also, the Red Wings, some Red Wings, Dylan Larkin's comment about them not gaining any momentum at the trade deadline. Wonder what that was all about. The Pistons getting eliminated in 6 by the New York Knicks, of course. And then the Tigers getting on top of the entire American League. That's it goes to show you why they're World Series contenders, but I'll talk about them later on. But the Lions, their draft picks look good right now on paper. Tyleik Williams, defensive tackle from Ohio State. Tate Ratledge, an offensive guard from Georgia in the 2nd round at 57 overall. Isaac Tesla, wide receiver from Arkansas at 70. Miles Frazier, an offensive guard from LSU, compensatory, in the 5th round at 171. Ahmed Hassanein, edge rusher from the Boise State at 6, in the 6th round at 196. Daniel Jackson, safety from Georgia, in the 7th round at 230, and then Dominic Lovett, wide receiver from Georgia, in the 7th round at 244. So, hey, Mickey Delaney, how's it going? So, the Lions waited until the 6th round of the 2025 NFL draft to select an edge rusher to help Aiden Hutchinson and Marcus Davenport. Again, as I mentioned, Ahmed Hassanein from Boise State. He's an Egypt native. He's at 6'2", 257 pounds. In his senior season, and many national analysts are thinking, why did the Lions wait until the 6th round? Because I'll explain why. In Hassanein's senior season, he recorded 17 quarterback hits which is third most in the FBS, 62 total quarterback pressures, fifth most, 9.5 sacks, and 15.5 tackles for loss of yardage. He made and stood out in the East-West Shrine Bowl, which is next to the Senior Bowl before getting drafted. So Hassanein may still have yet to learn how to play the game of football in the NFL the proper way, but he can be really physical and tough and on a rampage. He's someone that Aiden Hutchinson can help teach and develop as an NFL edge rusher. But he's really physical. He brings a lot of energy, of course. And that's 6th round, and he's a 6th round pick that could have been selected earlier, but the Lions at least traded up from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that 6th round to get Ahmed Hassanein. So just comment below what you think of Ahmed Hassanein on our YouTube, on the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast YouTube channel. Also comment on the live chat as well. Let's talk about Dylan Larkin's statement of the Red Wings not gaining any momentum after the trade deadline. The trade that Steve Yzerman made to get Peter Mrazek and Craig Smith, forgot who they traded away. But anyway, this should have nothing to do with momentum at all. Because like head coach Todd McClellan told the media, the Red Wings were lacking toughness during their bad long slump after the Four Nations break took place. They have to play tougher and better. They can't just keep kicking the can down the road, making excuses and complaining about things. They have to be better for it. The Red Wings have to start being a tougher franchise on and off the ice. So who knows? So for now in the offseason, who knows what the Red Wings have in store this offseason come free agency later in the summer, starting on July 1st. The Pistons got eliminated by the New York Knicks, of course, in 6 games. Too many turnovers committed by the Pistons in each of their games, including the last 3, 17 turnovers in Game 4. Of course, the controversial non-foul call, but really, which everyone saw, but 17 turnovers, 1 bad challenge by JB Bickerstaff way too early in the game, like 3 to 5 minutes into the contest. The Pistons were already out of challenges the rest of the game. Such a boneheaded decision by JB Bickerstaff to challenge it. And then Game 5, another bad challenge where an elbow missed Tobias Harris's head, his face, for example. But the Pistons went on to win Game 5. But the Knicks got off to a hot start in Game 6. Pistons came back, but they blew a lead yet again, just like in Game 4. Cade Cunningham failed to deliver the what could have been a go-ahead field goal attempt, and then Jalen Brunson, the game-winning three to put the dagger in the Pistons' hearts. Isaiah Stewart went down in game one with an injury and couldn't come back. The Pistons were waiting too long on Jay Ivy's return, but the team was not rebounding enough. Plus, their free throw shooting was also a concern. Cade Cunningham kept failing to execute in crunch time. Of course, he still racked up points each game, except for game one. Jalen Duren was struggling to score and rebound the ball near the rim. The Pistons kept blowing leads. Games 1, 2, 4, and 6, 5 and 6. And of course, fans could not even bear to criticize their own team. Instead, they blamed the referees, which is not the case. There is no conspiracy. There is no war. The Pistons have only themselves to blame. Of course, the turnovers, the bad challenges by Bickerstaff, not enough rebounding, sluggish free throw shooting, failing to execute in crunch time, blowing leads. You can't blame the injuries. You can't blame the injuries either. Isaiah Stewart was a valuable rebounder. Jay Ivey was a valuable scorer as well and a valuable defender, but the rest of the team could have stepped up as well and just played Pistons basketball. They decided not to do that. Now, looking at the free agents for this year's NBA offseason, Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., Dennis Schroeder, and Paul Reed. I know at least three free agents the Pistons should keep: Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Dennis Schroeder. Paul Reed, I don't know about him. I mean, he's somewhat valuable, but I just don't think he's proven enough to be a good bench player. He's more like a reserve. So we'll keep our eyes on the Pistons, Red Wings, and Lions as their off seasons loom along. The Tigers. Oh boy, the Tigers. Best record in the American League, 25-13. Here, I'm going to share the screen here. StreamYard Studio, there we go. All right. The Tigers, of course, 25-13, 2.5 games ahead of the Cleveland Guardians and Kansas City Royals for first place in the American League Central Division. Tigers 25-13. New York Yankees 21-16 leading the AL East, and the Mariners 22-14. So the Tigers, that goes to show you they have the best record in the American League. Now let's find out if the Tigers had the best record in all of MLB. Not quite. Only the Dodgers have a better record than the Tigers, 25-12. The Padres 23-13. Just a game and a half back. The Giants are 24-14 in the NL West, but the Tigers are looking good thus far. That's the main focus as of right now in this regular season. Hopefully they keep this up. Javier Baez and Spencer Torkelson have been really lighting it up. Javier Baez, of course. Oh my goodness. Standard batting. There we go. Javier Baez. Those are, there we go. Baez's batting average is .313. Oh, there we go. That was .313 a bit earlier, I guess. His average rate right here is .317. He's got 19 RBIs thus far, 33 out of 104, an on-base percentage of .355, an OPS of .836. Javier Baez has finally been improving, of course. And then you got Spencer Torkelson hitting .254. That's not quite as good, but still decent. .356 on base percentage, .907 OPS. That's almost 1,000, which is really, really good. That's a vast improvement by Spencer Torkelson. 10 RBIs, 35 hits out of 138 at bats, 28 runs scored, 1 stolen base each for Baez and Torkelson. It's amazing. Colt Keith has hit 4 home runs all this season, of course, but all 4 of them just recent over the past week. And his average and OPS have risen back up to .215 and .714. The OPS average is .215, .348 on base percentage, 20 for 93, 11 RBIs. He's Colt Keith just had a very rough April, but this is May. We're through May 8th now, and Colt Keith, wow, he's been catching on fire. At least a couple of those home runs were very, very, very long home runs. Of course. So you better watch out. Dylan Dingler. Let's look at him. Wow, 290. Average, 311 OPS, 311 on base percentage, 781 OPS, which is not bad. 15 RBIs. That's really good. That's really good thus far through a month and change, almost a month and a half. If you ask me. So Andy Ibanez, as we look at him, 259 average, 339 on base percentage, 746 OPS. Those are decent numbers. They could be better. 12 RBIs. The Tigers swept the Rockies. We're now 6-31. That's a terrible record for the Colorado Rockies. The worst record in Major League Baseball, by the way. Tigers humiliated the Rockies 10-2 in Game 1, and then 11-1 in Game 2 at Coors Field. 8-6 in 10 innings in game one of the 3-game set. They swept the 3-game series. So there's that. Kyler Montero was wheeling and dealing. His ERA is dropped to 4.15. His WHIP is dropped to 148. So he was called up to pitching game 2 of the doubleheader. As we take a look at the recap box score. There we go. Kyler Montero, 8 innings pitched, only 1 run on 5 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. But not very many strikeouts, but just 1 run on 5 hits and 8 innings pitched. That's really good. That's a really good start by Kyler Montero. He almost pitched a complete game, evidently. Bo Brisky, just 1 walk. His ERA is lowered to 6.52. Brewer Hicklin got his first 2 career hits, 667, 2 of 3, with an OPS, 2 for 3 tonight with an OPS of 1.417. Wow. 2 for 3 plus a walk. Only 1 strikeout. Started in center field. Javier Baez took game 2 off. He deserved it, of course. Because Javier Baez has kept on driving runs in, manufacturing more runs. He even hit a grand slam in Houston, which is amazing. So the Tigers head back home to play the Texas Rangers this weekend. So checking on the comments. How many All-Stars this year? Well, we'll have to see. That's too soon to tell. Det Fan Man, thanks for commenting. But in general, the Tigers have been rolling, and again, 25-13, the best record in the American League. Only the Dodgers have the best record in Major League Baseball, just a half game ahead of our Tigers as of right now. But the Baseball Reference report, I want to take a look at the WAR. Dylan Dingler, 0.8 WAR. Spencer Torkelson, 1.2. Gleyber Torres, 0.8. Trace Sweeney, 0.8. Yeah, let's take a look at Trace Sweeney. Trace Sweeney, the shortstop. Javier Baez is now an outfielder, by the way, playing center field. Now, Trace Sweeney, 269 average, 346 on-base percentage, 733 OPS. But I would say that to answer Det Fan Man's question, I would count at least Tarek Skubal and Spencer Torkelson in. Also, Gleyber Torres, I want to look at him real fast. 290 average, 808 OPS, 348 on-base percentage. I would go with I would add Gleyber Torres to the All-Star game. as well. So I got 3 Tigers All-Stars thus far. Torkelson, Baez, Skubal, and Torres, of course. Kerry Carpenter, 278 batting average, 298 on base percentage, 806 OPS. I would dub him as All-Star number 5, of course, because how good Kerry Carpenter has been as a hitter, as a batter. Kerry Carpenter's WAR is 0.7, pot above 0. Jake Rogers 0.4 WAR before getting injured. Manuel Margot doesn't have a WAR yet. 0.0. 1 run scored, 6 hits out of 19. Margot is hitting .316. He's coming back soon. Matt Bierling and Parker Meadows are coming back soon as well. Sawyer Gibson-Long, don't forget, coming back as well. So, yeah, I believe. I don't think I should go over all of those players because I don't want to waste everybody else's time. But MLB.com is the website to look everything up. So what did we learn? What I learned is that the Lions edge rusher that they selected in the 6th round can be better than what most fans think, than how most fans think he could be. On paper, the Red Wings have to get tougher and smarter and get better, and stop making excuses and stop complaining so many times. The Pistons, they have flaws. They need to work on limiting turnovers, working on handling the ball better, working on communication, all those things, especially in crunch time. They need to learn how to not blow leads, of course, how to put games away more often, especially against top teams like the Knicks, the Celtics, and the Cavaliers, even the Pacers, also the Thunder as well. And then the Tigers, of course, being the best record in the American League. Right now, I'm considering them World Series contenders. I'd say Tigers and Dodgers in the World Series as of right now, unless things change drastically. Take a turn for the worst, which I don't see happening as of right now. We never know. So, as I take a sip of my water here, that's all that we've learned on this episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. One more comment from Det Fan Man. Everyone wants to draft the next Max Crosby, an elite defensive end from the mid-rounds. Too bad our Bradley already pulled that off. Brad Holmes, that is. The Pharaoh is about to wreck. Of course, yes. Chef Brad Holmes, let him cook. Indeed. So, I'm Taylor Phillips, of course. Follow the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and like its Facebook page. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Like its videos and turn on all notifications on the bell icon. Click or tap on live to find its latest full episodes and shorts as well. Check out our shorts videos. Follow it and listen to it in audio form on Spreaker. Also join its supporters club Follow me on X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and YouTube at DT2 Phillips. Business shout-outs go to Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward and Ferndale, the B4 Foundation, Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Books, Cops and Donuts, Front Porch Sutton's Bay, Creative Embroidery in Cadillac for designing the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast logo on my long sleeve shirt and t-shirt. Cuts by Melanie in Lake City, the El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey, Hooters of Saginaw, Flint, and Taylor. It's a Denise Jewelry in Lake City. Let's Roll With It Rolled Ice Cream, Edo Ramen, The Jagged Fork, Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate. Cali Tickets, call 877-225-8425 or visit calitickets.com. Goodman Acker, Northwestern Technological Institute, Meyer, Michigan Coffee Company, Northern Auto Lab, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social Restaurant, the Misaki Golf Course in Lake City, Union Barber in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Food Service Solutions of Grand Ledge, Fletcher's Pub, Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, J&H Family Stores, Alpine Chocolate House, Detroit Wing Company, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Northville Sports Den, Simply Delightful and Well-Being with Catherine Palms. The Michigan Sports Truth Podcast is a presentation of the Huddle Sports Network. I'm Taylor Phillips signing off, but remember, we observe and detect the truth about Michigan sports because the truth is out there. Ta-ta, hit 'em with a hind.